Looking for the perfect coffee machine to upgrade your daily brew? In this video, we review and compare 5 of the best coffee machines of 2025, covering everything from convenience to quality and style. Okay guys, let's watch top 5 coffee machines honest review.
Number 5. Designed to demystify the process of making espresso at home, this machine offers value for money and proves that good things come in small packages. You might think it a bit rich to consider a machine that costs good value, but it justifies the cost by punching well above cheaper competitors. Although it's not quite as high-spec as the Sage machine in the first spot, and lacks a built-in grinder, the Bambino is the model I'd choose to have in my kitchen. Its pleasingly petite design and compact footprint means it's more convenient to have in a flat than a larger coffee maker. It looks and feels a lot more premium than other mid-range espresso machines, with excellent build quality and a brushed stainless steel body. It also has the same PID digital temperature control as the models above, which you won't find on many, if any, cheaper coffee makers. When it comes to actually making a coffee, the Bambino doesn't disappoint. It heats up and is ready to go almost instantaneously and has many of the same premium features as the Sage barista machines. It's intuitive to use and extracts the espresso evenly and consistently so you get a great tasting coffee every time. It also has an especially powerful steam wand that made even my amateur latte art look passable. Number 4. It's almost impossible to resist the ease of an espresso machine. They come ready to go out of the box, and each time you want a coffee, you only need to pop a pod in the top and press a single button. It's totally mess-free. The Vertuo line uses larger versions of the original Nespresso pod, which gives you the versatility of producing longer coffees as well as espressos. Each coffee pod has a barcode, which the machine reads to produce the right volume, a tiny cupful for the strong espressos, a big mug's worth for the Sunday morning brews. Just make sure you put the right size cup down, or you'll get coffee all over the floor, as I did before I learned how it works. This new Vertuo Pop, distinguished by its funky colored tops in red, blue, turquoise, gold, cream and black, is the smallest Nespresso machine, perfectly designed for bijou flats like mine where space on the kitchen counter is at a premium. It's 1 foot 5 inches long, 10 inches tall and a bit over 5 inches wide. The water tank holds about a pint. It started up and heated up in seconds and was the easiest to use of any machine I tested. The coffee that comes out is rich and delicious, with a lovely crema. The only downside I can see is that unlike standard espresso pods, which are now produced by most retailers, the unusual shape of the Vertuo pods would mean you're limited to using Nespresso's own. They're made of partly recycled metal and can be sent back to Nespresso for recycling again. You'll be spoiled for choice, as there are 30 types available, but with Nespresso pods comes a certain expense and you won't be able to use cheaper ones from the supermarket. However, for delicious coffee at the touch of a single button, it can't be faulted. Number 3. The issue with most coffee machines is that you can only make one coffee at a time. Enter the filter coffee machine. The difference is that you make a jug of coffee rather than a cup, and each jug makes 10 cups of coffee, in theory. In practice, it makes more like 8 what I'd call proper cups. The Aromafresh II is German heritage brand Melitta's newest filter coffee machine. It's the perfect compromise for big families who still want fresh coffee in the morning, least of all because the preset timer actually means you can set your coffee to be ready before getting out of bed. The coffee also stays warm for a whole hour, catering to different leaving times. It takes either ground coffee or coffee beans thanks to its integrated ceramic grinder. It arrives assembled, so all you need to do is plug it in, set the time by holding down the H and M buttons. This is so you can use the timer functions, and fill the water tank. I started by running through a couple of water cycles before inserting coffee beans into the swing-out container. I experimented with both coffee beans and ground coffee, cheap and expensive. Each time I was impressed by the flavor the Melitta machine extracted from the coffee. It's worth noting this coffee machine stands at 46 centimeters tall. Luckily I had a spot on my worktop without any cabinets above it, but make sure you measure your own space before you buy. The real winner for me is the fact you can set this machine on a timer to be ready when you wake up. If you're anything like me and crave caffeine first thing, you'll find this to be a total godsend. Number 2. As espresso machines go, this is an affordable choice. Its slimmed-down silhouette is useful if, like me, your kitchen is on the smaller side, and it's the perfect entry-level espresso machine as you can use either freshly ground coffee or ESE, Easy Serve Espresso, pods without compromising on taste and performance. If your latte art leaves a little to be desired, you may like that this has an easy-to-use adjustable steam wand with different options for frothy cappuccinos or creamy lattes. Once I had it set up and had played around with the grind size, it was easy to use. It's controlled via 3 simple buttons on the front of the machine, but they're customizable, so you can adjust brew temperature and water hardness. It notifies you when the machine needs descaling, which is a handy extra feature. The portafilter was a little hard to load the first couple of times I used it, but that was quickly resolved with a bit of elbow grease. It can make 2 coffees at once and has thermoblock technology designed to keep it at a consistent temperature, but I did find that on occasion this machine took a while to heat up and then reheat between making drinks. It's also fairly loud. That's nitpicking, though. Overall it's a sleek and stylish package at a great price. Number 1. My first impressions of this machine were very positive indeed, as it's a stylish-looking espresso machine for the same price as most pod or capsule models. It's a very decent budget buy. I found it simple to use via a panel of 4 buttons on a panel on the top of the machine, and suitable for beginners as you can use either ground coffee or ESE pods. However, it feels lighter and more plasticky than more expensive machines, and its performance can't quite keep up with the models above. It isn't that it doesn't make a decent coffee, as it definitely does, it just needs a little more time to heat up and produces slightly less consistent results than more expensive espresso machines. There are a few options for customization. You can change the amount of coffee it produces by holding down the 1 or 2 cup buttons, as you would with a pod machine. The steam wand is decent, too, but note that it doesn't come with a stainless steel milk jug.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon and comment below.